My beloved child, come closer to me now. I want you to sit quietly for a moment, to breathe gently, and to let your heart settle. I want you to know that as you listen to these words, you are not listening to a distant voice or an echo from far away. You are hearing my voice, speaking to you with love, with patience, and with a tenderness that has surrounded you from the day you were formed in your mother's womb. I am here, right now, with you. I have watched you walk through many seasons of life. I have seen you stand in moments of joy and moments of sorrow, in moments where you felt strong and moments where you felt weak. You may sometimes think that you are unnoticed or forgotten, but you must understand there has never been a single day, not one heartbeat of your life, when my eyes were not upon you or my love was not surrounding you. My child, you are standing on holy ground, not because of where your feet rest right now, not because of the room you sit in, not because of the chair beneath you, but because wherever my presence is, the ground becomes holy, set apart, filled with meaning, touched by my spirit. And as surely as the sun rises, as surely as the stars keep their place in the heavens, I am with you. You are standing on holy ground because I am near you, and because you have opened your heart to hear my voice. Do not take this lightly. Do not rush through these moments. Do not treat these words as ordinary. When I speak to you, I speak to your soul. I speak to the deepest place of your being, the place where fears hide, where old memories sleep, where wounds still ache quietly, the place where hope flickers even when life feels heavy. I speak to that place because I love you, more deeply than you have ever understood. You may think your life has slowed down. You may think your best days are behind you. You may think your purpose is fading. But I tell you now, your life still matters greatly. Your breath still carries meaning. Your presence still holds purpose. And your journey with me is not over. Not yet. You are here because I have called you here. You are listening because I have drawn your spirit gently toward my voice. Every moment of your life has led to this very moment, this meeting between your heart and mine. Think of how many thoughts drift through your mind each day. Think of how many distractions, worries, or responsibilities could have pulled you away. And yet, here you are, with me listening, quieting yourself, opening your heart. This is not accidental. This is not random. This is holy. My beloved child, hear me clearly. I am not angry with you. I am not disappointed in you. I am not tired of you. So many of my children walk through life with silent fear, believing I am harsh or distant, believing I am frustrated with their failures or wary of their struggles. But that is not my heart. My heart toward you is patient, gentle, and full of compassion. If you could see the love I have for you, even for a moment, you would never again doubt me. You would never again believe you are alone. You would never again think your life has no meaning. Every tear you've shed, I have seen. Every silent prayer you've whispered, I have heard. Every moment you felt weak, I stood beside you. And every time you thought no one understood, I understood. You are standing on holy ground because this is a moment of awakening, a moment of remembrance, a moment where I draw you close so you can hear what your heart has forgotten over the years. You are mine. You always have been. You always will be. I know that life has not been easy. I know you carry memories that still press against your heart. Some memories make you smile, some make your eyes grow wet. Some memories you treasure, others you wish you could erase forever. I know the battles you've faced, some outward, some inward. I know the quiet disappointments you never speak of. I know the parts of life that have surprised you, the parts that have hurt you, the parts that have changed you. And I know the moments where you didn't understand why certain things happened the way they did. But today, in this moment, I want to remind you that none of your years were wasted. None of your tears were forgotten. None of your struggles were unseen. Everything you have walked through, I have walked through with you. You are still here because my hand has held you even when you didn't know it. You may look at yourself and see age, weakness, mistakes, or regrets. But when I look at you, I see a beloved soul, shaped by time, carried by my grace, strengthened by battles, humbled by experience, and precious beyond anything you can imagine. You are not here by chance. You are here because I want to speak to you gently but powerfully, so that your heart can feel my nearness again. My child, you are standing on holy ground because I am calling you back to the simple truth. You belong to me. And because you belong to me, I want your heart to awaken again. I want you to remember who I am. I want you to remember who you are, not the person the world sees, not the person your past has shaped, not the person age tries to define, but the child I created, the soul I breathed life into, the heart I have never stopped loving. As you continue to listen, do not rush. Do not let your mind wander. Let these words soak in you like gentle rain falling on dry soil. Let them settle into the places where you have felt tired, forgotten, or unsure. Let them bring peace. Let them bring clarity. Let them bring warmth. For where my voice is, there is life. And now, with my arms still around you, with my presence resting beside you, let us move gently forward, deeper into the reflections your heart has long needed to hear. As you continue to rest in my presence, let your heart open a little more, my child, because there are things I want to remind you of. Truths you once knew, truths you have felt at certain moments in your life, but truths that the noise of this world sometimes hides from your sight. And I speak them now not to burden you, but to free you. I speak them gently, because I know how fragile a human heart can become with time. I speak them lovingly, because I have watched every chapter of your life, and I know how much you have carried. You may think that your heart is too old to change, too tired to grow, too worn to feel deeply again. But no heart is ever too old for me. No heart is ever too tired to be lifted by my hand. No heart is beyond renewal, beyond healing, beyond my touch. Your heart, yes, your heart, is still capable of peace, of joy, of hope, of wonder, even now, even today, even in this season of your life. For you see, my child, life has a way of shaping you slowly over the years. When you were younger, you walked with curiosity, with expectation. You believed that tomorrow would hold something new, something exciting, something promising. And as the years passed, life taught you many lessons, some beautiful, some painful, some confusing. You learned that joy can come suddenly, but sorrow can also arrive unexpectedly. You learned that people can love deeply, but they can also hurt deeply. You learned that time moves quickly, even when the days feel slow. But through it all, I want you to understand something. Your years have not weakened you. They have deepened you. You are not fragile, you are seasoned. You are not forgotten, you are formed. You are not lost, you are loved. And every step you have taken has led you not away from me, but toward me. Many times in your life you wondered, God, where are you? And if you could see what I saw in those moments, you would know that I was closer to you in your weakness than I was in your strength. I was nearer to you in your tears than in your laughter. I held you most tightly in the nights when you felt most alone. You did not always feel me, but I was there. You did not always hear me, but I was speaking. You did not always understand me, but I was guiding. And now, in this moment, I want you to look gently within yourself, not with fear, not with guilt, not with regret, but with honesty, because within you there are memories that still speak, memories that shape how you think, how you love, how you trust. Some memories bring comfort, but others bring a heaviness you rarely mention. You have learned to hide certain feelings deep inside, thinking they are too old to matter now. But they matter to me. They matter because you matter. Nothing in your heart is too old for my healing. There were moments in your life when you felt overlooked, moments when you felt misunderstood, moments when you felt like your voice was small or your presence insignificant. But I never saw you that way. Every word you spoke I heard. Every tear you shed I counted. Every quiet longing of your soul I remembered. You were never invisible to me, not even for a second. And I know that you have carried fears. Some fears you have spoken out loud, others you have kept hidden even from yourself. The fear of losing people you love, the fear of not being strong enough, the fear of being a burden, the fear of not knowing what tomorrow will bring, the fear of facing the future alone. But listen to me, my child, you are not alone. You have never been alone. You never will be alone. I am with you through every sunrise and every sunset, through every quiet morning and every restless night. And even when you step into the unknown, my hand will go with you, my presence will surround you, and my love will hold you steady. There are also questions within your heart, questions that time has not answered, questions that life did not explain. You wonder why certain things happened, why some dreams never came to pass, why some relationships changed, why certain seasons felt heavy, why certain prayers seemed silent. You wonder if you missed something, if you should have done more, if you made mistakes that altered your path. But hear me clearly, nothing in your life has escaped my plan. Nothing has canceled my purpose. Nothing has placed you outside my grace. You cannot ruin what I have written. Your life is not a story of broken chapters, it is a story of redeemed moments. Moments where my grace met your weakness. Moments where my mercy carried your failures. Moments where my love restored what time seemed to take away. You see the surface of your life, but I see the depth. You see the years that have passed, but I see the eternity growing inside you. And now, my child, I want you to understand something very important. You are still growing. Age does not stop growth. Time does not stop growth. Even now your soul is being shaped. Even now your heart is learning new things. Even now I am teaching you, guiding you, whispering to you. You are not at the end. You are on holy ground. And holy ground is where miracles happen, where hearts awaken, where spirits are renewed. Look back for a moment, not with regret but with gratitude. Think of how many times you survived what you thought would break you. Think of how many challenges you overcame without even realizing you were being carried. Think of the people who came into your life, the love you shared, the moments that made you who you are. These are not small things. These are signs of my hand upon you. And now look gently forward, not with fear, not with dread, but with trust. There are still blessings ahead for you, still peace to receive, still wisdom to discover, still purpose to fulfill. Even if your steps are slower now, your spirit can grow faster than ever. Even if your body is tired, your soul can rise with new strength. Even if some doors have closed, I will open others, doors of peace, doors of understanding, doors of closeness with me, for my presence does not fade with age. In fact, many of my children hear me more clearly in their later years, because the noise of life grows quieter and their hearts grow softer. You are in a sacred season now, a season where you can hear me more deeply, feel me more gently, trust me more fully. And as we continue this journey together, I want you to let these words settle inside you. You are not finished. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are on holy ground, and I am here with you. And with my love surrounding you, let us move forward now, deeper into comfort, deeper into hope, deeper into the encouragement your heart has long waited for. As your heart rests more gently in my presence, I want you to lean closer, because this part of my message is meant to lift you. You have carried so much in your life: responsibilities, memories, burdens, questions, hopes, disappointments, joys, losses, and silent prayers whispered in the dark. You have been strong even when you felt weak. You have kept going even when you felt uncertain. You have loved deeply even when it cost you something. And I want you to hear me clearly. I am proud of you. You may not hear those words often. You may not say them to yourself. You may even believe you don't deserve to hear them. But I say them because they are true. The world judges strength by physical power, by material success, by what can be seen, counted, or measured. But I do not measure as the world measures. I see strength in the quiet choices, the patient endurance, the faith that continues even when the path is unclear. And when I look at your life, I see strength, I see perseverance, I see love. I see someone who has walked through storms and still turns their face toward me. That is strength beyond anything the world can offer. So let me speak encouragement into the deepest part of your heart now. You are not forgotten, and you are not failing. You are not behind, and you are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be for this moment of your life. Everything you have walked through has prepared you for this season, not to make you weary, but to draw you closer to me. You are growing in ways you do not yet see. You are changing in ways your heart has not yet fully recognized, and I am shaping you gently, lovingly, patiently. My child, do not look at yourself through the eyes of your past mistakes. Do not measure your worth by the times you stumbled or struggled. I do not define you by your failures. I define you by my love, and my love for you has never changed. Not when you were young, not in the middle years of your life, and not now. I have loved you every day, every hour, every breath you have taken. And nothing you have done, nothing you have regretted, nothing you have feared has ever pushed me away. I want you to feel encouraged about your future, because your future is not empty. It is filled with my presence, my strength, and my promises. You may not know what lies ahead, but I do. And what I have planned for you is not fear, not loneliness, not confusion, but peace. A deeper peace than you have ever known. A peace that quiets the heart and steadies the spirit. A peace that embraces you even when circumstances around you change. This peace is my gift to you. And when you feel tired, I want you to remember this: you do not have to carry everything alone. You have spent many years holding things together, caring for others, supporting your family, working hard, trying to keep the pieces of life steady, and I honor your efforts. But now, in this sacred season of your life, I want you to let me carry more for you. Let me hold what weighs you down. Let me lift the worries that sit quietly on your heart. Let me take the burdens you think you must carry alone. You may think, but Lord, I don't want to bother you, or my problems aren't important enough, or other people have bigger needs than I do. But listen to me, my child, your needs matter to me. Your heart matters to me. Your worries matter to me. I am not too busy for you. I am not distracted from you. I am not overwhelmed by the world so much that I cannot care for the one soul who looks toward me. You are not an interruption to my work. You are the very reason my heart delights to work. And when loneliness tries to whisper that you are by yourself, remember that my presence is stronger than any silence. I walk with you in the quiet mornings. I sit with you when you rest. I watch over you when you sleep. You may not feel me with your hands, but you can feel me with your heart. And when you speak to me, even in soft, trembling, uncertain words, I hear you clearly. I want to encourage you also in something else. Your prayers still matter. Your voice still matters. Your faith still matters. Sometimes you may feel that your prayers are too small or too simple, but I do not measure prayers by their length or eloquence. I measure them by love. And every time you call my name, even if it is only a whisper, heaven listens. Your prayers have moved mountains you will never see. They have protected lives you never knew were in danger. They have changed hearts, shaped futures, and touched eternity. Do not think your prayers have lost their power with time. Your voice still reaches me, and I still answer. My beloved child, I also want you to know that the days ahead of you, however many they may be, can still be filled with purpose. Purpose does not depend on age, ability, or energy. Purpose depends on love. Every time you speak kindness into someone's life, you fulfill purpose. Every time you forgive, you fulfill purpose. Every time you encourage another soul, even with a simple smile or gentle word, you fulfill purpose. Purpose is not about grand achievements. It is about reflecting my heart, something you still do, something you have always done more than you realize. You may think your life is ordinary, but to me it is beautiful. I see beauty in the way you have endured trials. I see beauty in the way you have loved people who were difficult to love. I see beauty in the way you have risen again after disappointments. I see beauty in the prayers you prayed when no one else was listening. And I see beauty in the way you still seek me, even now, even here, even in this very moment. That is a beauty that time cannot take away. So let my encouragement fill your soul now like warm light touching a cold window. You are not too late for me. You have not missed what I planned for you. You have not fallen too far, waited too long, or lost too much. You still belong fully to me. And as long as you belong to me, you are held, you are safe, you are guided, and you are loved. Let these words settle into you. I am with you. I am carrying you. I am strengthening you. I am preparing you for peace that will rest gently upon your heart. You do not walk into the future alone. I walk before you, beside you, and behind you. And now, my beloved child, with your heart encouraged and your spirit lifted, let us move gently forward into guidance, into wisdom, into the loving warnings that protect your soul and keep you close to me, into the next part of my message for you. And as your heart rests in the encouragement I have given you, my beloved child, I now invite you to listen even more carefully, because what I am about to say is not meant to frighten you, but to protect you. When a loving father warns his child, it is not out of anger. It is out of deep love, deep concern, and deep desire to guide them toward what is good, safe, and eternal. So let my words come to you gently, like a hand resting on your shoulder, steadying you, guiding you, helping you walk on the right path. You must understand something very important. Your life is sacred. Your soul is sacred. Your days are sacred. And the ground you are standing on now, this season of your life, this moment of listening, this place where your heart is awakening, is holy ground. But holy ground must not be treated lightly. It must be approached with reverence, with humility, with openness, with seriousness. Not seriousness that brings fear, but seriousness that brings clarity and purpose. For you see, my child, many people go through life forgetting what truly matters. They chase after things that fade. They cling to things that break. They worry about things that pass. They become distracted by noise, by opinions, by possessions, by routine. And little by little, without noticing, their hearts drift away from what is eternal. Their minds drift from truth. Their souls drift from me. But you, because I love you deeply, I am calling you back into focus. Listen to me now. There are things in your life that you must let go of. There are habits that steal your peace. There are thoughts that weaken your spirit. There are fears that chain your heart. There are voices you listen to that do not come from me. And there are worries you carry that I never asked you to carry. Some of these things have been with you for years, so long that you barely notice them anymore. But even small weights can slow a traveler if they are carried long enough. Even small lies can cloud the mind if they repeat themselves often enough. And even small compromises can weaken the heart if they continue quietly. So hear me clearly as I speak with love but also with firmness. Do not take lightly the spiritual battles around you. Do not assume you are too old to be tempted. Do not assume the enemy has forgotten you. If anything, he prefers hearts that feel tired, discouraged, or uncertain, because he knows they are easier to influence. But you must not allow him even a small place in your heart. This is not said to scare you. It is said to awaken you. The enemy cannot take you from me, but he can distract you, drain you, worry you, confuse you, unsettle you, and make you doubt my love. He does this quietly through small thoughts, subtle fears, passing worries, old memories, unnecessary guilt. But you must resist him by staying close to me, by keeping your heart open to my voice, by filling your mind with my words, not the whispers of fear or regret. My child, listen, not every thought that enters your mind comes from you. Some thoughts come from your past. Some come from your fears. Some come from wounds that never fully healed. And some come from the enemy who wants to dim the light in your life. But my voice will never bring fear into your heart. My voice will never bring despair. My voice will never bring confusion, condemnation, or hopelessness. My voice brings peace. My voice brings clarity. My voice brings strength. My voice brings comfort. My voice brings truth. So whenever a thought enters your mind that troubles you, test it. Ask yourself, does this thought bring me closer to God, or does it pull me away? Does this thought reflect His love, or does it reflect fear? Does this thought strengthen me, or does it weaken me? If it weakens you, it is not from me. Another thing I want to warn you about, gently but sincerely, is this: do not waste the days I have given you. Even now, even in this season of your life, your days are precious. They are not meaningless. They are not empty. They are not unimportant. Every day you are given is a gift, a chance to grow, to bless, to pray, to love, to reflect my presence, to leave a fragrance of kindness wherever you go. Do not spend your days replaying the past, because the past cannot be changed. Do not spend them worrying about the future, because the future is in my hands. Do not spend them comparing yourself to others, because I created you uniquely. Do not spend them regretting what you cannot undo, because my mercy has already covered it. Instead, spend your days with intention. Speak kindly, pray often, rest in me, share love, be gentle with yourself, let go of grudges, forgive quickly, smile freely, and remember that your life still carries purpose. But there is a deeper warning you must hear, my beloved child. It is the warning I have given to generations before you, and it is the warning I give again now, because it is as important today as it has ever been. Guard your heart. Guard it against bitterness, against discouragement, against negativity, against hopelessness. These things try to harden the heart slowly, quietly, until the heart forgets how to feel joy. Guard your faith too. Faith is not something you had only in your youth. Faith is not something that fades with age. Faith is the anchor of your soul, and in these days of your life, you need that anchor more than ever. The world is loud. People argue. Opinions clash. Fears spread. Darkness tries to grow. But you must not let the world steal the peace I have placed within you. Keep your heart soft. Keep your spirit open. Keep your eyes on me. And let me give you one more warning, spoken with the deepest love in my heart. Do not take my presence for granted. When I draw near, respond. When I speak, listen. When I call you into stillness, come. When I invite you into prayer, open your heart. When I whisper to your soul, quiet your thoughts. My presence is holy. My presence is peace. My presence is life. And when you recognize that you are standing on holy ground, everything within you begins to change. This is why I am speaking to you now, because I love you, because I want to protect you, because I want you to finish your journey with clarity, purpose, and deep peace. I want you to walk the rest of your days with confidence, not confusion, with joy, not heaviness, with trust, not fear. And now, my beloved child, with your heart awakened and your spirit strengthened, let us move gently forward into my final words for you. Words of blessing, words of love, words that will rest deeply in your soul and prepare you for tomorrow. And now, My beloved child, as you continue to stand with me on this holy ground, let your heart become very still, because these final words are meant to wrap around you like a warm blanket in the late evening. Let them comfort you, strengthen you, and rest deeply within your spirit, for they come from the fullness of my love for you. You have listened with patience. You have opened your heart with courage. You have allowed me to speak into the quiet places inside you, places that perhaps no one else sees, places even you do not always visit. And I want you to know that I see the beauty within you. Not the beauty the world chases, not the beauty that fades with time, but the beauty of a soul that has walked many roads, endured many storms, and still remains soft enough to hear my voice. That is a rare beauty, a precious beauty, a holy beauty. And so, as we come to this closing moment of my message, I want you to breathe deeply and be reminded again of something that will never change. You are loved, fully, completely, endlessly. You have heard these words many times in your life, but today I want them to rest differently. Not as a phrase you know in your mind, but as a reality that sinks deep into your soul. My love for you is not distant or general, it is personal and specific. I love you not because you are perfect, not because you have done everything right, not because you have lived without mistakes. I love you because you are mine. I formed you, shaped you, guided you, protected you, and carried you. You belong to my heart, and I want you to hear this with great tenderness. You are not a burden to me. Your prayers do not weigh me down. Your fears do not overwhelm me. Your questions do not irritate me. Your tears do not trouble me. Your weaknesses do not disappoint me. I do not grow tired of holding you. I do not grow weary of caring for you. I am not reluctant to bless you. I do not pull away when you struggle. I draw closer. Yes, closer. For I am never more near to you than when your heart is trembling. I am never more gentle with you than when you feel unsure. I am never more patient with you than when you are carrying memories that still hurt. I know every wound, every scar, every fear, every longing, and I hold all of them with a love that cannot break. My child, if you could see yourself through my eyes, even for a moment, you would never again doubt your worth. You would never again think you are insignificant. You would never again believe that your life is small or ordinary. For in my eyes, you shine with the brightness of someone I treasure beyond measure. And now, as we move into the final and most tender part of this message, I want to talk to you about peace. A peace the world cannot give and the world cannot remove. Throughout your life, you have searched for peace. Sometimes you found it in quiet mornings, sometimes in simple joys, sometimes in moments with loved ones, sometimes in times of prayer. But there were also moments when peace felt far away, moments when your heart raced with worry, moments when your mind filled with memories, moments when loss pressed against your spirit, moments when the future felt uncertain. But now, my beloved child, I offer you a peace that does not depend on circumstances, a peace that does not fade with age, a peace that does not crumble with change, a peace that cannot be stolen, shaken, or disrupted by anything or anyone. This peace comes from me and only from me. It is the peace of knowing you are held, the peace of knowing you are not alone, the peace of knowing you are forgiven, the peace of knowing you are guided, the peace of knowing your life still has purpose, the peace of knowing eternity is already waiting for you with open arms. Let this peace settle inside you now like a quiet river flowing gently through your heart. Let it wash away stress. Let it soften every anxious thought. Let it soothe every memory that still aches. Let it remind you that nothing in this world has the power to separate you from my love. And now let me speak a final truth into your heart, one that will carry you long after this message ends. You are standing on holy ground because I am with you, not because of your age, not because of your achievements, not because of your strength, but because my presence surrounds you. Wherever I am, the ground is holy, and wherever you walk with me, you are safe. Wherever you trust me, you are guided. Wherever you rest in me, you are renewed. Your life is not a mistake. Your journey is not random. Your story is not forgotten. Your days are not without meaning. Your prayers are not wasted. Your tears are not unseen. Your future is not empty. You are exactly where you need to be for me to work in you, through you, and for you. But before I close, my beloved child, there is something I want you to hold on to very deeply. I have more for you, more peace, more clarity, more wisdom, more healing, more closeness with me. Your journey with me is not finished. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. As long as you breathe, I am shaping you. And even when your breath enters eternity, I will welcome you with the same love that has covered you since the day you were formed. So lift your head, relax your shoulders, let your heart breathe again. You are safe in my hands. You are loved beyond measure. And as you step forward into the rest of your day, walk gently, walk peacefully, walk confidently, for I walk with you. Now, my beloved child, as this message comes to a quiet close, I speak one final blessing over you. May my peace surround you. May my presence guide you. May my love sustain you. May my light shine upon you. May your heart rest, truly rest, in knowing you are mine. And as we prepare for the next moment we will meet again, know this: I will be waiting for you. Tomorrow, more love to pour into you, more guidance to give, more truth to speak, more comfort to place in your hands. So come back. Return with an open heart. Listen again. Let me continue what I have begun in you. For this is not the end, my child. This is only the beginning of the peace I am giving you.